Hello and welcome back to SF Giants recap, and the Giants just won probably the craziest game of the year. They beat the Dodgers 7-5, and this game, it was a whirlwind. The Giants were getting no hit into the 6th inning, and then we came back, and then we were ahead, and then we lost the lead. They went to extras, and they ended it in the 11th. So that's what we're going to go over. Consider subscribing. I make recap videos after every Giants game, and so let's hop into the scoring. In the bottom of the 5th, Will Smith, he singled to make it 1-0. Then JD DeMartinez, he doubled to make it 2-0. Then James Outman, he got a single to make it 4-0. And then going into the 7th, Wilmer Flores, he popped a 2-run bomb to make it 4-2 after he just nailed himself in the foot. So really cool to see from Wilmer Flores. And then in the top of the 8th, Jock Peterson, he got a single. And then Tyler Estrada, he got a sac fly to tie up the game at 4 apiece. Then Casey Schmidt, he got an infield single that ended up scoring a run, making it 5-4. And so in the 9th, Freddie Freeman, he clutched up for the Dodgers, making it 5-5 on a single. So we headed into extras, and no one scored in the top, and no one scored in the bottom of the 10th. So we head to the 11th, where Brandon Crawford comes up clutch again. He gets a single to make it 6-5, Giants lead. And then Austin Slater, he goes opposite field, making it 7-5, which was the final score. And in the bottom of the 11th, when Jacob Junis was pitching, we had a crazy series of events. There was a throw, it was a missed catch by Schmidt, then a overthrow to first base, and then the base runner at third lost track of where the ball was and got out. It was absolutely crazy game, but the Giants, they came away with the amazing win. Really cool to see from Slater getting 3 hits. The pitching was actually pretty good. I'm going to be honest. Even though we allowed 5 runs, the pitching was still on point. John Brebby, he started off the game as the opener, allowed no runs. Ryan Walker, he did the same thing, allowed no runs. Then Sean Manaea, he went 3 2/3. He did allow 4 runs, but it was just some unfortunate defense. 1 good hit and then a bloop hit that kind of cost us. So just unfortunate there. But then Luke Jackson, he's looked really well. He had a clean inning. Tyler Rogers, of course, he had a clean inning. His ERA is at 1.6. Camilo Dovaldo in the 9th, he allowed a couple hits here and there, and he allowed the tying run, and so that's what made us go into extras, where Taylor Rogers, he came up clutch, pitching a great 10th inning, leaving the Dodgers with 0 runs. He brings his ERA down to 2.96. Really cool of him. Then Jacob Junis, he sealed the win, giving the Giants their 37th win of the year. Really cool to see in this game. It was crazy all around. We were getting no hit in the 6th. It was very, very similar to Ross Stripling's debut in 2016 when the Giants were down 2-0, and then Trevor Brown, he got the 2-run homer, and then Brandon Crawford, he walked it off. Very similar to that, just the Giants weren't at home. And so really cool to see the Giants to come back. We've had a lot of comeback wins, and this one was one of the best. We've seen a lot of things happen, and a lot of great things happen today. But Casey Schmidt comes up clutch, but then loses the ball in the air. We had a lot of different great plays. Michael Conforto had a hard time picking it up in the outfield, but that ended up not mattering in the end because we got the win. David Villar, I gotta say, he's got to be sent down. There's no reason he should have been up. We could have used another pitcher. We could have used a better bat, a bat that could have got a bunt down, like Bryce Johnson or Brett Wisely. David Villar, he's kind of a lost cause right now. The other thing I want to go on a rant on is the umpire. The umpire was terrible on both sides. I'm not saying it was for either one, but he was garbage. Comment down below if you agree or if you saw how many bad calls he had. There were so many outside the zone that he called, and one of them was Mike Yastrzemski. He would have had a walk that would have brought in the 6th run of the game, and that probably would have ended the game in the 9th, saving some of the Giants pitching. But unfortunately, that did not happen. But we did take the win, and so that will do it for today's recap. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for a new SF Giants recap video.